Hi and welcome to my channel. Welcome to this guided yoga flow. Today we're gonna work on our posture, meaning that we really wanna work on having a long spine, having an open chest. So I wanna show you some asanas today. We're gonna do it together to work on this posture, and you can also do them at home, of course, by yourself. So what I want to say first is that very often when we stand, me too, I have to remind myself, the shoulders, they kind of fall down and we're hanging a bit, which is fine. Like, I get it, it's very normal. Can get actually later in life really painful and dangerous if we're always sitting and walking like that, because our body's used to do it, and we're gonna maybe end up like that if we don't do other movements to reverse all of that. Especially when you pick up something from the floor, many people go like that. What we should do, maybe, picking up stuff like that. I know it's not so easy because you need this mobility and everything, but when we're used to it, it will become easy. Hi, when you're seeing this means this flow is part of a 30 days journey. Please check out my channel because I encourage you to step on a mat every day together with me, but also delete social media for 30 days. We're gonna do it together, so it's not gonna be that hard. Please check out my channel for more information, and let's get started. So let's start this yoga practice in front of the mat. We're gonna start with Tadasana. I'm actually gonna turn around to show you. In Tadasana, our big toes want to be touching, the heels are not touching. We tuck the tailbone down, so we're not arching our spine here. We roll the shoulders up and back, open the hands to the sides, so our glutes, core and legs are strong, everything is strong. Even though we have a very strong wind in front of us right now, it would not be able to shake us. And this is Tadasana. So really make sure that your shoulders go up and back, you have a straight spine. Beautiful. From here, let's rise up our arms above the head. Make yourself long and tall. Inhale. With the exhale, we come down into this forward fold. In your forward fold, please look at my back. We're not coming down like this, rounded. We really want to straighten the spine, bring the hips back. So no need to touch the floor. When you're up here, that's beautiful. Maybe you bring your hands to your legs above your knees. Maybe you're here. Maybe you also bend your legs and you stay here. We just really want to have a straight spine. Try not to arch it too much. I tend to do it. So we bring the booty down, we tuck the tailbone down. And we can fold. Beautiful. In your halfway lift, the same thing. Hands just go up to your chins. We still have the straight spine. And release your hands to the floor again. The right foot steps back, right knee onto the floor. Here, same thing. Many people round their spine to be able to touch the ground. But it's much more important to have an open chest, shoulders go back, straight spine. So no need to touch the floor, honestly. Maybe touch your knee. Wherever you are, use some blocks here. Even me, it's hard for me to bring my whole hands to the floor. And having a good back position. Beautiful. Let's rise the right knee up, bring the hands to the floor, left foot steps back next to the right. From here, we come down with knees, chest, and chin. So place your knees onto the floor, bend into your elbows. Slowly bring your chest down and your chin. With the inhale, you push yourself forward and up again for Cobra. In Cobra, see my shoulders, they roll back. They're away from my ears. I might raise the hands from the floor, or I just use a bit of pressure in my hands to help myself, but not my full weight is not in my hands. So I really engage my glutes, and lower back is strong as well. Beautiful. From here, with the help of my hands, I untuck my toes, I push myself back, so I come with my glutes to my heels, And then I come up into this downward facing dog. Same game here. So spread your fingers. We really want to stretch into the shoulders, open the shoulders. Long spine, so much better. Bend your knees instead of bringing the feet to the floor, but like rounding your back or something like that. So we really have a long spine. Hips go up. Bend your knees as much as you need. Beautiful. And from here in small steps, we walk towards our hands for a forward fold. And from here, we can round the spine. Let's roll up, vertebra by vertebra. Arms come up over the sides. Inhale, stretch here. And exhale, hands to heart, Tadasana. Beautiful. From here, bring your arms up again and grab the left wrist with your right hand. Just gonna turn around to you. We're gonna bend onto the right side. Just make sure, it doesn't matter how deep you can go into the bend as long as, again, you are in one straight line with your spine. So many people, they tend to, because they wanna go deeper, like kind of rounding the back and closing the chest so they can go deeper. But this is really not what we're doing. We're opening up, like we have one straight line. Bring the weight into your left foot. Switch over to the right. Beautiful. With the next inhale, come back to center. Grab the right wrist with your left hand. And same thing. Pull over to the left, stretch to the left, weight into the right foot. We're opening the chest. We have a long spine. Beautiful. Inhale, come up to center, make yourself long. With the exhale, open up your elbows in a cactus shape, so a 90 degrees bend. Inhale, up again, arms up, look up. Exhale for cactus. Inhale, one more time up. Exhale for cactus. And inhale, now one last time up. Stay as you are. With the exhale, we interlace the hands behind our back. Pull the hands down, so you bring your shoulders down. You open your chest. You might go into an arch with your back automatically. Try not to have such a big arch. I tend to do that. Open your feet, not mat wide apart, but maybe hip distance or a bit bigger. And from here, we're gonna fold down with a straight spine. So we have a strong core, we have strong legs, straight spine. Maybe you're here, maybe you can go much deeper. Your arms will follow for shoulder stretch. Beautiful. From here, slowly with control, we come back up. We come to the front of the mat, release the hands. Inhale, rise up. And exhale to fold. Beautiful. With the next inhale, left foot comes back, left knee onto the floor. We have this long straight spine, we're opening the chest. Beautiful, both hands to the mat, right foot steps next to the left. From here, for a chaturanga, we shift forward, we bend into the elbows slowly with the inhale for this upward facing dog. The knees are not touching the floor, you really engage these glutes and you push into your hands to bring yourself up, so we're not collapsing, we're really pressing into the hands. So we have also this chest opening. Beautiful. From here, push yourself back and up into this downward facing dog. Beautiful. And we're gonna walk towards the hands for this forward fold. And let's rise up again. Arms come up. Exhale, hands to heart and Tadasana. From here, bring the feet again hip wide apart. We're gonna bring the hands to the heart center. If you have some yoga blocks or anything to help yourself, maybe even a pillow to place it below your glutes, that's very good help for you because we're coming to the yogi squat malasana. So we're gonna bend into our knees. Maybe you open your feet even more, hands to heart, and we're gonna sit down here. It might not be accessible to you right now, but if you just look at my back, I'm trying to be as straight as I can. It is totally fine if you're here. Maybe you can give yourself some blocks to place your hands on it or some books so you can be a bit taller and straighten everything out. And with the help of your elbows, you press your knees away from yourself. Awesome. Bring your hands to the floor. Bring your hips up. And from here, just step back into a downward facing dog. With the next inhale, come on your tippy toes, shift forward into this plank. And we're gonna slowly bring the knees to the mat. And we end up in a tabletop position. Beautiful. From here, let's bring the right hand up. With the exhale, right hand underneath the left, so the right shoulder and right side of the face, maybe touching the mat. This is a nice rotation, nice stretch in the shoulder. With the next inhale, come back up. And exhale, bring the right hand to the mat. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, left underneath the right. Beautiful. Inhale, left arm comes up. Exhale, left hand to the floor as well. From here we come to puppy pose or melting heart. So the hips and the knees are in one line. We just walk the hands forward and go deeper. This is a really good chest opening. You might bring your chest closer to the floor. You might release the chin on the floor or also your forehead. Beautiful. And from here we slowly shift everything forward. So we lay the hip down. We are pressing into the elbows for swings pose. So also in swings pose, we do not just want to collapse. We have actually strong glutes. This is more active than you think. Press into your elbows. And we try to bring the shoulders back a bit and the chest is coming forward as if you have a string which pulls your chest forward. You can also straighten your arms if you want a deeper stretch. Engage your glutes. And release again to the floor. Bring yourself again into a tabletop. And from here, we're just gonna come to sit on our heels. Something else I want to show you, different variations, to make sure that we have a straight spine and an open chest, because the most important thing for our posture again is that the shoulders are not just falling inward and we're rounding the spine. We really want to bring the chest forward and shoulders back and away from the ears. If you do it like more often, stretches like that, and you remind yourself in daily life situations about this posture, it will become way more natural and it will feel really easy to be like that. In the beginning it might feel a bit hard, like you're training or whatever it is. It felt for me like a training in the beginning, like I train my muscles just by straightening everything and having this posture. So when you do that, just make sure that you're not arching your spine too much. I tend to do that sometimes, so I bring the lower part of my back to a neutral position again, and I still try to bring the shoulders down and back away from my ears, open my chest, and just gonna turn around to show you. So what we already did by interlacing the hands behind our back is very nice. If you want to try something more, you can try to grab the opposite elbows behind your back. And what I sometimes do in day-to-day life, I actually just do this. I grab the opposite elbow behind my back and I start walking around like this a bit. So this is something you can do. Just make sure that you always also change the positions of your hands a little bit. Beautiful. We have other two variations that we can try. Either you can bring the palms of your hands together behind your back. If you do so, you will see from the front, I can either be collapsing here again, or I can really press into the insides of my hands to also bring the shoulders back. So we want to press into them, okay? And another variation, which might be a bit tricky, you can use a string, a belt, whatever, to help yourself, is touching your hands behind your back. And if you do one side, you might want to try the other as well. So any variation that you want to do it. And we stay here for a few breaths. Beautiful, and slowly release. We come to lay down on our backs. Maybe hug your knees into your chest, roll from side to side. And then we're gonna extend the left leg to the floor. We bring the right knee over to the left side, right hand to the right side for a spinal twist. The next inhale, come back to center. Before we change the sides, extend your legs up for a moment, straighten those legs. Maybe bring the legs closer to your face. You can also bend these legs. And then extend the right leg down, bend the left, bring the left knee over to the right side, left arm to the left side. Wow, my lower back really cracked. Feels good. Beautiful. Let's come back to center. We're gonna prepare for Shavasana. So even in Shavasana, I want to show you something. You might experience the same. So obviously we just lay down and we extend the legs and arms to the side. Sometimes in Shavasana, even we have our shoulders like up, like almost touching the ears. So you again want to bring the shoulders down and then lay down. So this might be something you're facing too, maybe not. But me, for instance, because I naturally have an arch in my back, which is nothing bad. Like, it's not hurting, it's nothing bad, it is totally okay. But what I do from time to time, just to give a little counter stretch, when I realize that in Shavasana my lower back is not touching the mat at all and I could basically almost fit my arm through, I will bring my hip up, grab my hip with my hands, bring the tailbone down and release the hip on the floor with the help of my hands. So I really actually lay down on this lower back bone, like really on this bone behind my hip. Either I sometimes actually stay here, or I can slowly release my legs and I can really feel that I'm laying on this bone. So when I do that, I personally naturally have to engage my core, which I do sometimes, even though Shavasana is about letting everything go, but I do it for a little counter position for this arch in my back. This is just an advice. You don't have to do it, even though if you have an arch in your back, when you do not have pain, that's all right. If you do have pain, however, in your lower back, I really recommend you trying that. So again, you actually just bring everything up with the help of your hands. You tuck your tailbone down as if the hip goes up, right? And then you lay yourself down onto this bone. You might just be touching your knees together. Extend your arms. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. I recommend staying at least for 3 minutes in Shavasana. This video is gonna end soon. Thank you so much for watching and practicing with me. And thank yourself for wanting to help your body. Have a wonderful day or evening or morning. See you next time. Namaste.